Ah, there you are. I wondered where you'd been. Good morning, all. Guess what? Here's the music, right? What are we doing today? Bicycles, and I've got a pink one. Look.
City ride.
And Jacqueline's got a blue one. There's Jacqueline looking.
Within a few short minutes of being out on our bikes, Jacqueline wants to go shopping. Oh, she says, Bagan's famous for its lacquerware. Oh, says I, trying to sound interested. Nice bike and nice lacquerware. It's highly ornate, it's very light, it's durable. Look, you can go boingy, boingy, boingy with it. It's very hard to break. Here's how it's made. Start with some strips of bamboo, fashion them into a shape, a cup or perhaps a small basket. You can add hair to strengthen the structure, and then you coat it in a black, thick, gloopy varnish. This stuff, which comes from the tsetse tree. When it's dry, rub it down, apply a new coat and repeat the process many, many times. More coats, the higher the quality lacquerware. We end up with this. I know what you're thinking. No, that pattern doesn't just appear on the cups, it has to be put there. And out in the back of the shop are a group of women, and they sit here all day carving these fantastic, intricate decorations into the lacquerware. These are the artists. Here's the final product. All these extraordinary designs, every one unique, handmade. Lacquerware. I've been wandering and pondering and thinking about Jesus. When you see images of Jesus, he always looks relatively similar, doesn't he? He's got that middle parting, shoulder-length hair, and he always looks like a gentle hippie with remarkably European features given where he was born. But Buddha images vary enormously, and while you have certain things in place like sitting Buddhas, standing Buddhas, reclining Buddhas denoting certain things, or for example the position of the hands, the mudras, which have specific meanings, stylistically and facially, these Buddhas are all very, very different. Now I wonder why that is. Something for you to think about while you drink your cocoa. This hand gesture is the Abhaya mudra, which is to impart fearlessness and give reassurance. A young monk was telling me in very broken but quite interesting English about the story behind the Bushytrips mudra, this one, left hand in the lap, palm up, right hand bent over the right knee. Here's the story. Buddha's meditating. While that's going on, the evil Mara attacks him with everything from demons to seductive daughters, trying to tempt him. Buddha remains steadfast. He points to the earth with his hand. This calls the earth goddess. Her name is Tharani. She rises from the ground, wrings the water out of her hair and causes a huge flood that drowns Mara and all his demons. So this Bushytrips mudra is for subduing Mara and calling the earth to witness. Here we have statues of King Mahuna and his wife, Queen, get this for a name, Ningala Devi. Excellent. Mahuna was king of the Mons in the kingdom of Phaeton to the south of Bagan, and it was him who was conquered in 1057 by King Anarata. And in the same room as them we've got some extremely modern looking gnats, very representational and almost looking like Madame Tussauds kind of things, aren't they? Presumably that money, you don't take it, you give it. Oh, there's another one, very nice. And lurking deep down in the bushes we have this tiger.
Look. That's fresh, that is. Now I'm going to drink it.
UNESCO refuses to designate Bagan as a World Heritage Site. This is because the government have made a really poor job of restoring the old buildings. They've ignored original styles, they've used modern materials. They've also done things like building golf courses and paved highways in amongst all the old buildings.
Hello! As you can see, I'm in the water having a swim. They're taking me for a boat ride. I've got a clamber in. Here we go. We're going on the boat. Hey. Oh, I think I've got a splinter up my body. Right then. Off we go. Oh, life on the ocean. We're sinking! Call for help!
John claims he was kidnapped and held to ransom.
He says he escaped and later sold the story to National Geographic.
We asked him for proof.
After our lovely dip in the river, very cooling, a cloud cover came to visit this particular area, and it's really odd. The winds, whoa, my God, it's just gone over, and the weather's changed. It's become very windy. The leaves, as you saw, are blowing. There's been a fair bit of dust, and it's just suddenly changed. It feels really odd. It feels really, I don't know. But it's suddenly become autumn, and this is March, and we're in the Northern Hemisphere. Can you hear that? Do you recognise it? Do you know what that song is? It's I Wanna Hold Your Hand. Oh, please say to me. Isn't it? And let me be your man. Isn't it? Yeah, he knows. So this is a Myanmar Beatles song with a funky rappy bit in it. That's coming out of that speaker. I keep hearing this. I heard Stairway to Heaven sung in Myanmar. I heard the first Cut is the Deepest sung in Myanmar. And I said to this guy, oh, that's an English song. He went, no, it's a Myanmar song. It's really interesting. I wonder what sort of royalties McCartney's getting on this one, eh? What do you reckon? You see, they don't have the Beatles here, but they have their melodies and their chord sequences. And that's what counts, isn't it, Jacqueline? Sure is. Her input is invaluable.